Hello. My name is Dr. Brigitta. I'm a naturopathic doctor and a recently retired paramedic. And my practice focuses on neurological health, so I help individuals braving concussion recovery, mental and cognitive decline reclaim and optimize their resilient brains naturally. As you probably guessed, strategic supplementation is a cornerstone of my practice, and I want to share some of the biggest mistakes that I see my patients making, and essentially they're throwing their money away. So when it comes to supplementation, oftentimes people will be like, oh, I'll just buy whatever is cheap because it works. And so there's been some recent research showing the issues around this. So when it comes to your big box stores and your local pharmacies, so whether that's your Walmart, your Costco's, your Target, your Walgreens, your Shoppers Drug Mart, your GNCs, they pulled supplements off the shelves and actually tested them. And about 80% of what they tested, they found that what the label claimed was in the bottle was not actually in the bottle. And on top of that, about 70% of the supplements didn't actually contain the amount they said they were in there. So there were variations in about 70% of the supplements. So this is a major issue because patients will come and say, hey, I tried this for my brain health and it's not working. And of course it's not, because what you thought was in the bottle isn't actually in there. So this is why it is so important to invest in professional quality supplements, because they are third party tested. So what that means is they send the bottles away to a third party. They actually test to make sure that what they say is in the bottle is actually in there. And then they also test for other contaminants such as heavy metals. So your mercuries, your leads, your aluminum, the things that you don't want in there. Because when we're trying to dose at higher doses, what can happen is the companies may inadvertently concentrate some of the toxins that we don't want. And so the professional lines are very stringent on what they will accept and will not. And Aussie Trace Minerals is one of the ones that does this. So I need to actually make sure that my patients are not getting toxins, because if I'm trying to actually support the brain health, the last thing I want to do is be adding toxins into there. The other piece is bioavailability. So when we're looking at magnesium supplements, a lot of them are in their they will bind them to the cheapest ions possible. So magnesium citrate is an example of this, and it causes some of the most digestive upsets. So if I'm trying to dose at a higher therapeutic level, I actually can't get to that therapeutic dose, because I will have patients come back with more side effects, or patients will report more side effects when some of these cheaper agents are used to actually in the supplements, I should say. And so with Aussie Trace Minerals, it's in its most active form. It's in an ionic form. And on top of that, it's bound to 73 other trace minerals. So they work synergistically together, which is absolutely amazing. And the last piece is actual sourcing. So Aussie Trace Minerals is sourced from some of the cleanest waters in the world, where some other mineral companies will actually source from a couple different locations, and then they will combine them in a lab or in a factory. So now we have to worry, okay, are they testing all of these sources of where their product is coming from? And then once again, it becomes more of a supplement, whereas Aussie Trace Minerals, Mother Nature knows best and we just trust her, right? It comes from one source. They make sure that it's absolutely clean, third party tested, so there's no contaminants in there. So when I'm recommending it as a cornerstone for my practice in brain health and healthy brain aging, it's a product that I can absolutely trust and have the utmost faith that it will support my patients in their brain recovery journey. So if you haven't guessed already, it's one of my go-tos and one of my favorites, and you can check them out and purchase them on the website.